So, good afternoon or something. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? But it's a morning to me. Um, yeah, so I've started this new job it's been about 5 weeks, 5, 6 weeks. And I'm usually my client, you know what I'm saying? He's usually in bed when I go in the morning, but the night before he wasn't in bed. Last night he wasn't in bed, he wasn't asleep. I came there, he was up. And I think if it happened, there's a few mornings he woke up really early. And I just let him watch TV. So I think by the time me not making him go back to bed, he started watching TV. I think he got used to me allowing him to watch TV. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I didn't know it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure like he needs to sleep, but I'm like, I can't make him go to sleep anyway. So for 2 nights, it was hard to make him go to sleep. Now last night was really hard. Excuse me, because he stayed up about till 1 something. Like he just wouldn't go to sleep. You know what I mean? He kept walking up on me, scratching, and like that's just scratching as just annoyed, irritating. He's not liking what you're telling him to do. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday he was doing a lot of it. You know what I mean? I had to just, kind of stand my ground. He'll walk up like he was gonna, attack. Now I've heard he's attacked people, but I don't think I can't say I don't know if he's intimidated, but he hasn't done anything to me. I know when I worked in the VA facility, I had to work homeless and substance abuse veterans. You talking about somebody that try to intimidate you, like a lot of them try to intimidate. You know what I mean? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to intimidate you when they want to do what they want to do. That's just an act of nature. It is like they don't care what it is you're telling them to do when they want to do what it is they want to do. You know what I mean? So I think with, but see, one thing, the people in the facility of the VA, a lot of them would act up, and some of the things I would just say simply calmly, like, you don't own this facility you're in. You know what I mean? I say something like, yeah, you grown, right? I say, not to be mad, is your parents still living? They'd be like, some of the vets would be like, yeah. I said, well, they got rules at their house too, right? I said, everybody got rules in their house, in their facility, and you got to abide by it. This is not your house. You know what I mean? You can't be making things go your way, because a lot of them used to try to make it go their way. You know what I mean? They was veterans. Some of them was homeless. Some of them had substance abuse. A lot of traumas, all kinds of stuff. And they would, and I had 160 of them that had to watch it. Like, I had one of them jump out the window. You know what I mean? He didn't have to, but, he did it anyway on my shift. But like I said, a lot of them would try to intimidate me. You know what I mean? Get up in my face and, yell. You know what I mean? I just calmly would, let them yell. I never yell back at them. I ain't go arguing with them. I just let them say what they need to say, and I say what I needed to say. And we always made it through, but they vets, so they get their head together quick, and then talk sensible. Some of them, like I said, they had traumas, but shit, I got traumas too. I got street trauma. Shit, I got divorce trauma, child support trauma. You ain't telling me shit. So, you know what I mean? What's up, Kings of my police? I hope y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Check out what's going on with you. You know what I mean? Check out the Silent Crisis on Tubi. Ain't like the bug out here this morning for y'all talking. I'm in a little rare mood. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I work at my job and I got clients that I got to take care of, with disabilities. So, they probably stronger than me, lift my big fat ass up and toss me out the damn house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes they be having mad strength. You know what I mean? But it didn't have to come to that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Oh, good. So I appreciate that, man. Keep checking me out. Check out a couple of my peoples. Out the Pit, RIP_Bam Bam, Old Main Jenkins, Ron's Opinion Don't Matter, Away a World From Here. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. How is yourself? Caramine Studio. Okay. And it's crazy because I'm about to put a production video, probably video, music production. I'm trying to set it up on the OJ network. So keep your eyes open, man. We probably produce we gonna do some stuff. I don't even want to say because somebody else might try to do the same thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, we gonna be so check out some of our stuff, man. My dad passed away. Ray opened the Rachel. I thought it was your mom. You know what I'm saying? That passed away, but either way, I felt sorry for you. We pray for you either way. Any family member could be the wrong one. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some music on there. Oh, they both. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, that's a hard thing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine. I mean, my parents are still living, but even though my dad get on my nerve, I still love him. You know what I'm saying? I might not like what he do, but that's not my life to control him and what he do. You know what I'm saying? But hey y'all, how y'all doing? Subscribe. It's Ain't Like the Bug. Check out The Silent Crisis on Tubi. I was executive producer. I did some acting, so y'all want to go in there and clown me. You know what I mean? That'd be cool too. Unsubscribe, like, or no, don't unsubscribe. Just like or unlike. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to unsubscribe, but just like and like. You know what I mean? I need some likes. I like and sub. Thank you, Rachel Pinter. Appreciate that. Anybody, please. I appreciate anybody who subscribe. You know what I mean? Don't unsubscribe me like unalive me. You know what I mean? I don't get that, but yeah, just keep it informal. But like I said, working with the vets, you know what I mean? I had a lot of respect for veterans. You know what I mean? Some of them they've been drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell get drafted? I mean, you know what I mean? You got drafted. That's like slavery. Like somebody come in the house and say, hey, why don't you fight for the country? Put your shit on. Come on, let's go. Put these boots on. We're going to make you take a little bit of training, a little shooting, and then you're going to fight the war. You know what I mean? Like, that's just basically, that's a nice little van. That's just basically how they do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody being drafted, I had to respect them because y'all didn't join the military. You guys got drafted. Like, that's just had to be such a harsh thing in reality. Somebody come and take control of you, you know what I'm saying, and tell you what it is you're going to do. Like, I think that's just so unfair, you know what I mean? So I get that. Okay, the trucks is out. They getting all the trucks. Damn, they out pretty early. They out early as shit. Man, he all over the way. Damn, they must have something to do. Damn. I think they already came down my block. What's up, y'all? I think they already came down my block. But yeah, but anyway, like I said, these veterans, they got a lot of problems. And, what I mean, some of them was traumas. And, you're being told to do. So, one of the things on the facility, they wasn't allowed to smoke on the grounds. But your security that was out there, that's their job. You know what I'm saying? So while we was inside the building, they be like, oh, they can't go outside and smoke. And I was like, they can't go out and smoke. So they were like, yeah, you can't let them out and smoke. I'm like, so what I would tell them is, don't tell me what you going outside. First of all, ain't none of my business why you going outside. You're a grown-ass man. You fought for the country. Now, if you ain't supposed to smoke on the facility grounds, you know this. But guess who you got to duck? The police, not me. I don't give a fuck what you go out there and do. So a lot of them was going out there and smoking, but then some ones that did, they would be like, yeah, he let them go out there and smoke. And I was like, but that's the job for the police to turn around and do. It's not our job to be in smoking. Then the damn supervisor was going out in the morning smoking with him. Who the same person was trying to reprimand me for letting them out. But I guess it was okay for her to let him out because they'd probably be buddy with her. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, maybe that was what it was. They was being buddy. Go outside with her and smoke. I didn't smoke, so I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? When I smoke, I couldn't smoke on the clock. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, they was letting them, do whatever they wanted to do. Sometimes, somebody else is on that shift and they don't do that. They don't play that, or they might do like this type of way or that type of way. You know what I mean? I tried to be very cordial, respectful of all my vets. You know what I mean? What's up, dogs? Basketball! Where's my motherfucking suit? It's like I'm just playing. Morning, man. What's going on? Yeah, man, I'm waiting for my sweatsuit, man. I've been looking on my porch, coming outside early morning, late nights. Ain't nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing out there to fit me. Oh, what's that box? Oh, there ain't no box. Wait a minute, there's a box. No, it's a can. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a can. I thought they sent me something. Ron stole it? Oh, shit, Ronnie can't fit my clothes. Ronnie can't fit my clothes. Let me try to say Ron stole it. You know what I mean? Let me try to say Ron. If I turn it now, I'm in Ohio. If I see somebody running around with my sweatsuit, I know your ass sitting somewhere else. You know what I mean? Then I might say somebody stole it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hear him get it so I could find me some footies, some foots for that joint. You know what I'm saying? Footies. I could say, oh man, I forgot to get some water. Damn it. I gotta go back out. I need my water. I need my waters. I need my water for the house. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I just was not thinking about that. Yeah, I need to fill up some water for the house to drink. Both me and the pets. You know what I mean? Because they don't like the other water because it got like too much calcium in it or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Yeah, it got too much calcium in it. Hold up a second. Yeah, they got too much calcium inside the water. Matter of fact, what I might do is take my other car and then let Vanity see if she want to go to the park and let her do a little bit of running. What's going on, Elliot? Animation Studio. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna have to subscribe to you, my player. I'm like, oh, who was I supposed to subscribe to yesterday? Damn, I gotta go find people. Yeah, I meant to go check out yours. That's your school. And I was just talking about that. You know what I mean? You should put some of your stuff. I hope you got some of your stuff on your on your page, so I could possibly go on there and look at it. Yeah, I wanna let me see if my dog gonna allow me to let me take her out to the park. You know what I mean? She let me take her to the park. That'd be all right. Cause then I let her go run around, get a little exercise. You know what I mean? Before I lay it down, cause I'm gonna have to lay down for a little bit. My legs is really weak. I'm gonna have to lay down for a bit. Let's see if I can sneak in the house. Hold on. See if she be right there. Good morning. Good morning. How you hear me right there? Huh? How you see me right there? I just pulled up. What's going on with you? Good morning. Good morning. You miss me? Huh? You miss me? This is my baby. She missed me. What's up? Huh? You asleep? You asleep? I woke you up. You was waiting on me. You was waiting on me? You was waiting on Dad to come home? You was waiting on Daddy to come home? Sound like Puff. He's waiting on Daddy, baby. Hey, baby, you was waiting on Daddy? Hey. Good girl. Now, you know you're not supposed to cross that line till I tell you, right? Right? Look at me. Right? Okay. You ready? Come on. Yeah, they be acting up, man. She just step out the door. She know better than that. Step out the door and I'll tell you. I mean, yeah, so I'm letting her come out here, relieve herself. And I'll probably take her to the park, you know what I'm saying? Let her run around, get a good morning, get a little start. You know, I do that sometime to kind of, let her be a dog for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? She don't be in there with other dogs though, that's the thing. That's the one thing. She don't be in there with other dogs. She don't like other dogs. So I let her go in there when ain't nobody in there. And then while there ain't nobody in there, she usually it's my neighbor's ball. That's their ball. Come on. I'm gonna turn around and damn, hold up. think I did. I think at one point I did. I think she did poop over here. I ain't mean her to. Yeah, but I try to come out here and pick it up. Our mascot, yeah, man. She need a job. Yeah, man, she definitely need a job. She need to be hired from somebody. I mean, whatever better for her to be a mascot for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ron? How are you this morning? Hey, Ron, I'm gonna try to get on with you this morning. I'm not sure. You know, I'm a little tired. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm gonna take Vanity to run around in the dog park for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I might have her run around just so she can get some energy out, and so I can be up for the show. All right, come on, that's a bit much. So I could be up for Financial Fridays. Today is Friday. Stop pulling. Yeah, so today is Friday. So, you know, maybe I can wake back up for that a little bit later. You know what I mean? Y'all check out Financial Fridays with OG Network. Ron's opinion don't matter. You know, we could throw some money around and see where it lands. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, stocks. You know what I mean? Budgeting, just, you know, to have a lot of budget talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people spend money frivolously and don't think about it. And if just because you got money, you know what I mean? A lot of times you spend more money. You don't think about how to save money. You don't think about how to budget, how to spend your money. I ain't gonna say save it. You just gotta learn how to spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Spend it when it's necessary. You know what I mean? It ain't always necessary to spend money just because you got money. You know what I mean? But in order to keep it, that's what you got to do is learn how to keep it. Learn how to budget. Learn how to budget. So let me see if she's gonna get in the back of the truck so we can possibly go to the dog park. Let's see if she's gonna do that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't want to go? All right, we're going back in the house then. All right, stop pulling. Have a seat. Now she won't listen. I told her to have a seat. She listened right on contact. I told her to have a seat. She just listened because she probably thinks she's going on a trip. But hey, you go to the dog park. I thought that you had fun doing that, but if she don't, so we're gonna let her back into the house. And we're gonna go get that water so we can have a good amount of days. Come on. Buy a donut shop with your money. That's Ronnie. With the money. Y'all tripping. With hot tea. What does that mean? With hot tea. Oh, I'm eating donuts right now. He said with hot tea. Yeah, he's starting to learn too much about Ron. I'll be back. I gotta go get some water. Yep, even in the morning. Hey, Shaq, y'all play this week? Y'all play this week? This is March Madness. I smoke this like it's a cigarette, right? You know what I was sitting there thinking? Can states that's legal bust you for selling marijuana? You know what I'm saying? I guess they said no unless you buy it from the dispensary. Like that's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that had to be for like free trade, and that's the problem with it. The government was trying to control it. Y'all can see that now. They wanted money out of it. That's agriculture. Oh, okay. In Hartford, Connecticut. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I missed it, man. You know, I've been working nights, so my days be kind of thrown. I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know why. I guess I remember. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Jeez. But in my time right now in my life, I only want to work part-time jobs. You find yourself working full-time jobs, and you seem like you make the same kind of money with the part-time job. Well, some being is because the more money you make, the more money the government take. So just as you try to get to that cusp of doing it, that's why when you turn around, well, now they with the overtime. Well, I don't really know how they do that because I ain't working no overtime. Oh man, Jingle, what's up, bro? I miss you, dog. I was thinking about you. I said, I'm calling his ass today. You know what I mean? Ooh, shit, I'm about to hit the trash cans. Yeah, I was gonna call you today, man. How you been doing, my dude? Hope everything all right, well with you, my homes. About to go back out, get some water in my house. You know what I'm saying? I can't drink that tap water, man. Like, that shit must be like hard water. I never knew what hard water was until I started working at Home Depot, and people from the outskirts would be like, oh, I need water softener. I'm like, water softener? What the hell is water softener? I'm like, water hard? Like, I couldn't figure that shit out. Water softener. So then I found out what water softener is by working at Home Depot to understand why. You know, I lived in the city, so our stuff got pumped, filtered, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? They said that Philadelphia had one of the better pump systems, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, Ron, what you think about that? You know what I mean? They said they had one of the best water systems or something, but who knows? They might have didn't. I don't know. But I noticed when I would fill my dog's pan up and my cat's pan, it was always this sediment down at the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this sandy grit. It's probably calcium. And I had to clean. I mean, I had to scrape it out the bowl. I couldn't even just like wash it out the bowl. I had to scrape it. Like it just set into the steel pan. So the good thing is that I was told a long time ago, if you got pets, get the steel pans. And I think I see why. For one, that holds less bacteria. For two, like I said, I don't think I would have seen that sediment. You know what I'm saying? Well, I probably wouldn't recognize it. I don't know. I'd be like, oh, this plastic. I would have I don't know. I wouldn't have thought about water being the reason why I was, doing that. So, so yeah. But anyway, I had stopped going because I didn't like the taste of the water, and I was like, damn. Because I always had to figure that out if I ever go somewhere. Like, I've been to certain places, Virginia, Delaware. I lived in Philly and lived in Delaware most of my life. Now I lived in other states when then I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you nothing. But Philadelphia has the third cleanest water in America, even over most bottled water. Wow. See, I knew there was something they said about Philadelphia having the water. That's what I said. I knew they was there. They're in the lineup. So that's why I said I like to know who had the best. You know what I'm saying? Who had the best filtration and taste too. Because Philadelphia water didn't taste bad. Like I remember we used to come, my parents, we would turn around and we would bottle the water, but we filled our pitcher up and it always stayed filled. My dad would be like, run the water a little bit. And then he turned around and filled the jug up. We kept it filled, even though we ain't drink a lot of water in my house. I mean, back then we didn't. There's a lot more Kool-Aid. You say, look at the way people act in Cleveland. It's definitely something in the water. Yo. Wait a minute, what's this say? Wait a minute. Pav Chan, I remind all of you, all these phones is invented to keep the track of all the human race activity. Yeah. Oh, truly believe it. I'm sorry I had missed that, Pav Chan. I hope you didn't think I was ignoring you. I'm driving, so probably some things I don't get the opportunity to see. But yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. That's why they try to keep track of everything, man. Everything you do, everything you say. Like it's wild. It's like, why is somebody why are they trying to play God? Because the only person that's supposed to know everything is God. Why try to know everything? I don't want to hear the big brother is watching. I ain't asked you to be my brother. Y'all trying to be God. That's what the problem is. Y'all keep trying to formulate God. That's why y'all got the AI. Y'all trying to make everything perfect. But y'all messing it up. Y'all gave the information to the computer, too much information to the computer to do stuff. And now y'all want to make robots. And then once you make robots, now you're talking about you have to put a humane sensor in there. And as you see, everything malfunctions. So fight the power. You can try. You can try. As soon as you fight the power, they kill you. You know what I mean? You fight the power, you get some power, and then they want to kill you. Okay, we got to kill him. He got too much power. Nope. We got to kill him. I truly believe, like, you think about that. Let's say, wake up off all people if you just, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what you said, Pat. You said, wake up all people if you're not just a human robot with programmed by all the technology to keep track of whatever you do. They know, especially the phone in our modern day now, whatever you want to do in your activity. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Listen, they put it in your cars now. They putting it in your cars, your phones, anything that you moving in, and you're in a lot. That's what they're doing. They put trackers on the buses. They put trackers on the trains. They put trackers on about anything that you had to take. That's why one day I bought a screen one day, a window screen. It had this weird ass label on it, and I'm like, why is this label on there? Like, and it had like circuit boardry on it. So it was weird. Everything I do on the phone, the internet, they keep tracking me and block me, my message. I'm trying to let all the people here in the human race to wake up, but they block my Facebook. Yeah, I know. They do. That's what I said. The moment you start, start something, they want to shut something down. Block everything you do. Oh, block everything you do here in the phone, internet. They know where everything, the app, activity of the human race. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? They probably turn around and send a cop to pull me over because they be like, "Are you reading and driving?" But there's nobody out there. I mean, I'm being called. I'm not even noticing the road. Like I don't try to. I try to notice the road because I don't want the road tearing up my car. So I look at the road too. But on there it was a smooth, if that part was smooth, it was kind of like a stop and go. So that's why I was able to do it. But yeah. But yeah, it's definitely like I said, they try to track everything you do. That's why I tell people check your clothes, all that shit. Your new clothes, everything new, y'all want to start, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to it. If you buy like a large item, you better think about that. They got cameras on televisions. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff that they put little cameras all in the rooms of hotels, and you know what I mean. If they did all that, then they should be able to stop murders. Pornography. As far as kids, pedophiles. Taking them there and doing something they doing. They got underground floors. Supposed to know all that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this world is so corrupted. And it's like, you might get somebody who might feel the same way. You make sure you said lock the button, technology, keep track on human race. Yeah. You make sure you like and subscribe and share. Yep, that is the truth. That's the truth. But hey, we got into technology and you can't help it. You know what I mean? That's how they make these little video games for you on your phone. Okay, we'll see if we can get them to gamble. See if we get them to play games. See if we can see what we can do. Draw his attention. See who's playing these games. What's up? Subscribe, sir. Please stop driving. You're being unsafe to others and yourself. I'm actually in the park. So I might hit a duck, but ducks, they'll make sure you don't hit them. You know what I mean? Yeah, goodbye. Don't pay attention. Still a robot. Huh? Yeah, goodbye. Don't pay attention. Still a robot. I ain't catch that one. But yeah. I appreciate that. Maggie Bacon. Oh yeah, Maggie Bacon. Appreciate that. You're concerned about my safety. But I'm actually in the park, so hopefully there's nobody in the park. There's one guy in the park walking around. Everybody else driving through the park, probably going to work. This guy not even using his turn signal, so I didn't know what he was doing. Now I'm on the outside of the park. Like Ohio is like that. What's wrong with my chat? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, you know what it did? It did what they call auto dub. So it goes in other countries. You say, y'all fried this AM? Nah, I think it goes to other countries. So, you know what I mean? Some of them, maybe the algorithms or the wording could be something of what they're saying or be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Jenkins, you know what you gotta do? You gotta read beyond me to read up the chat and just don't take it personal with them all with what they might be saying. You know what I mean? Don't try to figure it out. So you're a person that think all the time. You know what I mean? And you get tolerated easily with either I don't want to say stupidity, but you know, just I don't really want to say stupidity because it's not stupidity. I'm not gonna call nobody stupid, but what it is, it's like it's not stupidity. Hold on. I can't see neither the top or the bottom of this light that I'm actually at. Now right here is a crossing road for a major road, but I'm actually on the outside of the park. So I don't know. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. I cross now. Yeah, that's the only part that be crazy. I even know, fuck, there's definitely some sniffing glue going on. It might be. I ain't got no glue. I'll puff a little bit of bud, but I don't do the glue. That's that crazy glue, baby. That's that gorilla glue. Damn. Yeah, old man Jenkins, yeah, it do, you know what I mean? I do be thinking that, you know, on some weird stuff, but you know, I just bypass it. You know what I mean? Like on a better statement, you let the clock run. You know what I'm saying? I still got 4,000 hours. I gotta always work like I need 4,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is all work. So that's what it is. It's a job. You got nonsense happening at your job. Sometimes you got productivity. Sometimes you got both productivity and nonsense. I try to let all people know my life is a scam. All life is a scam. You know what I mean? But everybody wants something different. Maybe some people like being scammed. Some people like scammers, yo. Some people like being cheated out of something. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that, because some people keep getting cheated. There's no way I'm going to keep getting cheated out of something I don't like, or do something that I'm not going to really like and allow somebody to continue to do it. That's like I don't even think Bill Cosby should have got arrested. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all came back to get what he gave y'all. Whether it be pills or penis, you came back too many times. You know what I'm saying? And when you come back for more, I'm going to give you more. Hey, man, some people got to go to the hospital. You got a bullet wound, a really bad, sore. You got some stuff going on with your body you don't know about. Now, I ain't telling you to listen to the doctors, but hear them out on what they got to say, what they might potentially know what the problem is. Everything ain't etched in stone. You know what I'm saying? You said for sale, I'll be all just a robot. Assume robot been programmed by society. They had to take out a positive role model when in reality we know that it's far worse shit going on. Yes. Yep. Yeah. That's what I be saying. Like, even listen, man. Y'all can't blame first of all, no president ever done shit. I'm 54. And I ain't think no president ever done shit. Whether they talk good to you or bad or indifferent, ain't none of the presidents ever did shit for none of us. Let's get that straight. Everybody behind them are the ones that set the law. Now, what Trump came and did was he moved it no matter what they told him, because he said, I'm the president. This is what he said. I'm the fucking president. You're not going to tell me I'm the president. I'm the president. I am the man. So one thing is that when the next president come in, they can't tell that next president what to do and not do. So if the next president come in, again, if he came in and trying to say what he wanted to say, they're not going to let him say that. They might. But Trump is able to get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? And say whatever he want to say, whether he right or wrong. You know what I mean? Now he is one has pushed the level of everything. So I feel like if nothing else, the next president, you can't tell them that we gonna be able to see whatever we want to see now. Cause that's what happens. Y'all see what y'all want to see. You know what I mean? And people vote for the things that they want, period. That's what voting is about. If I want the color to be blue, how many people want the color to be blue? I want the color to be red. How many people want the color to be red? That's why they say it's your blue state, red state, whatever. But sometimes, they don't realize you're an individual, and your individual likes certain things. You might be a boy that like girls. Wow, think that'll happen now. That's like relationships between heterosexuals isn't hot anymore. I guess it's boring. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's boring dealing with the same sex. Well, guess what? I'ma stay bored. I'ma stay bored and mess with females and women. You know what I mean? If it get bad, maybe some farm animals. But at least it's a she. You know what I mean? Now, it might be a young girl, but there ain't gonna be no young girl under age. You know? Like, it's crazy how so many things used to get looked up, frowned upon, and then, frowned upon. And now, you gotta be frowned upon, and you heterosexual, now you gotta be frowned upon. What'd it say? Talk to him. Oh, yeah. Only because he exposed how weak our projects are. Right. There you go, old man Jenkins. That's what, listen, bro. We are on the same page with that, my dog. If nothing else, that's exactly what he did. You hit it right on. You exactly hit it exactly basically what I'm saying in a nutshell. You hit that on the jump. Like I said, some people agree, some people disagree. You know what I mean? Again, what y'all got to do? Wait for them to finish their terms. Period. There's nothing that y'all can do. Y'all try to do it. You know what I mean? That's why I said the next president should be super fucking man. You know what I mean? He should be super fucking man. I think they should make a homeless person president. Fuck that. They should have no money. That's the person we wanted to be president. The person ain't had no money. Pick a motherfucker off the street, put him on and be like, yo. Because some of them, the minds of some of these people that's living on the street, they know how to live. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to go find a motherfucker that's on the street living amongst other people and say, we're going to clean them up and make him president. Right, listen. Again, why they would try you? Because you wouldn't be in that situation. They wouldn't allow you to be in the situation. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't allow you to be in a situation. It's a lot of us. It ain't just you. You know what I'm saying? You got all these motherfuckers with these type of money. Big. Now listen. When Robert De Niro, I mean, he always played the mob, the gangster. I wouldn't want to fuck with him. But he got on there and start, you know what I'm saying, coming in. You like, damn. But so did Clint Eastwood got on, talked about Obama. So, again, we all people, we all humans. And we all just got to press the level, you know what I'm saying? Buster Douglas came in and knocked Mike Tyson up. So, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? And after Mike Tyson got knocked down, he never was the same. Never was the same. So, you know what I mean? But hey, that was only one Buster Douglas ever knocked out, and he got his ass whooped. The crazy, you think about that. The underdog beat the champion. But everybody can beat the underdog. Yo, because he didn't win another fight after that, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I mean? So y'all think about that shit, you know? Y'all think about it. Yeah, you can knock the president out. You can knock the Prince Charles and all them. You know what I mean? Both of the sons, possibly. Maybe not one of them. maybe not William or something. Ain't that his name? Maybe not William. But you know, but like I said, I think that's when stuff changed. I think that's when stuff, man. When Megan married William, that's when everything changed. No, but yeah, come from Cambodia, from yes, sir. Okay, yeah, I should chill with some Cambodians in Philly. Sorry, they translate. It's not correctly. The voice translate is not correctly sometimes, so you got to figure out what I'm trying to say fluently. Oh no, I figured that. Pav Chan. When I seen your name, I figured that, and then they just put me on what they call auto dub, and that's what I was saying. All the languages possibly is not being translated, so it probably sound weird. That's what I was trying to tell you, old man Jenkins. See that? Boy caught on what you was trying to say. Dude said, no, I ain't smoking nothing. He might be smoking on some shit. Hey, but I see where he was coming from. He was general with his conversation. That's why I knew he wasn't trolling and he wasn't tripping. That's why I said, you probably wasn't on there. I said, yeah, I went to AutoDub. Now I had 500 subscribers. It go AutoDub, so it goes to different countries. So sometimes it might not translate to them or back to me is what he was saying. That's what I said earlier. I just don't understand how all these files out there, nobody arrests starting the wars that nobody wants. Man, it's going to be interesting when he leaves office. That nigga going to jail and more. You know what I'm saying? And listen, the funny thing is, I said that and my friend said that. You know what I mean? She actually said it and I was like, yeah, like we both agreed that they're going to let him put his mouth up there, but then they're going to let him put his foot in it because there's things that they're probably going to do later. You know what I mean? Things y'all probably going to do later. You know what I mean? So that's what the real deal is. You know what I'm saying? That's what the real deal is. But, you know, yeah, I'm trying to get down here down to my house. I'm on my way back home because I had to get some water. Yeah, but Pav Chan, man, I appreciate it. Yo, I blew some of the best bud with some Cambodians, bro, from down Logan in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? And around the Logan section. We used to call them, we ain't know no better. We called them the Black Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Man, them Cambodian women, boy, they'd be nice. Woo, the complexion. They be having little bodies, buddy. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. People forget police come after crimes. Yeah. He don't think he did nothing wrong. He don't think he said nothing wrong. He's not smart enough, y'all, to date that. So that's the thing y'all gotta realize. Like, you know, he says a lot of words wrong. He's not, all his words are like either repeated or they're small words. Like, none of us would ever be able to get up there and speak. Like, listen, I don't speak eloquently, but somebody be quick to turn around and say, more speak English, you speak like this, you speak like that. Well, how do you think the president is speaking to you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but just because I don't possibly know how to speak doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about either. So, again, maybe he can't express his way, but they can help him express himself, express some of the things he wants. But obviously they want it too because they're allowing him to do it. Ain't nobody fighting him against it. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen, you got the whole America. The whole America. The person got that power. And y'all, the only way he can do it is for y'all to check it. To check it off. So that's what my point is. He can't be the only one deciding to do this. He can't be doing it by himself. He ain't doing the paperwork. He's not, I'm saying, he telling him to go to war, but he ain't going to war. You know what I'm saying? Because he won what he won. See, that's the thing. They know that he's going to press the power. He's not going to sugarcoat nothing because he think I could just push a button and I can destroy this. I got the hand command to wave my hand and they'll give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, man, listen. We lived through other wars. We had to live through this one. I mean, that's why they act like we stupid. You know what I mean? We only stay stupid. I think it's not that we stupid. Nobody wants to step up. Because you can't say that. Like, you know what's in your heart. So you got to say to yourself, then you step up and do that shit. You know what I mean? So that's where you really have to take it. What can you turn around and do about it? You can complain about it, but what can you turn around and do about it? And how many people you can get to rally up and run with what you trying to do? Which is, that's the thing right there. That's a lot of people that feel the same way, but why ain't nobody doing shit? You know what I mean? Why ain't nobody doing shit? You know what I mean? That was the thing, you know, I try not to let that be a part of my life. I know what's going on, but guess what? If I keep fighting that and I can't, hey, listen, that shit will fuck you up because you ain't making no movement, you can't do nothing along with the rest of the life. I can't pay some bills. I can't tell them, hey, can you hold off for the next couple of weeks? You know what I'm saying? What if I be like, yo, turn my shit on right now? I come in there and punch Spectrum in the fucking face. Turn my motherfucking shit on. Utility places, turn my shit on. I ain't paying y'all shit. Turn my shit on though. You know what I'm saying? And that would be the way, hey, that would be what I do. I'll make sure people have unsurmountable amounts of utilities. You should always have forever utilities. Why you should have to keep paying for it? Why? Why be paid so much? Why don't you just get paid a flat fee? I'm sorry, flat free. Why they just don't pay a flat fee? It's bullshit, y'all. You gotta pay for everything. Water, heat, electric, sunshine, solar. That's what I'm talking about when I say sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. And again, we all a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a moment. Hold on, y'all. I gotta answer a question at my job. So I hate when my phone does this, so I can't do what I'm trying to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever stuck with me, I appreciate it. Sorry if I lost y'all. I had to answer my job. Some stuff was going on, so I had to figure it out. Let them get some information. You know, when I remember talking about like the Irish, because the Irish used to take time. You know, and lucky you guys could be. It's early in the morning, so I can't. I'm tired. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. The powers that be, man. Somebody standing on that stage could be so minuscule as to what you can do to that person. Why do they think like it's newly closed or something like that? That was a nice sized bit of property. That's what I feel like I wish I could have did. Turn around, start all over money. You know what I'm saying? What would I buy? And then fix up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, you know, no matter how, we just gotta, what they said, like Game of Thrones. And the guy said, money is power. And she said, no, power is power. And then he said, and she turned around and showed him, what's her name? I can't think of her name, the queen. But she turned around and showed him power is power. And really that's the ultimate deal right there. Power is power. Damn, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Damn. Yeah. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to head up in the house and probably give me some rest. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was on my online school yesterday. I've been working at nights now. Jumping back and forth to the library. Good thing is the library ain't far. Um, Right now, I have my I gotta pay my Spectrum bill. I don't have that. Oh, it's 8. Okay, but shit, it felt like it was 9 o'clock. Damn, Dollar General open early as shit then. But yeah, but yeah, what was I saying about school? I think. Yeah, I got school and I was out now. Just started working, so it's like trying to catch up with myself, my body, my thoughts. You know what I mean? Trying to set some more shows up. I'm probably gonna set up music. Oh, she told me, oh, okay, good. She had me go to Dylan's. That's what's up. Bet. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'd rather go to Dylan's. Ooh, I gotta delete this. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, man. Sun is out. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day. I know they said it was in its 30s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know they said it's in its 30s. But I think the weather's supposed to go up today because it looked like it's gonna be like 50 something. It looked like it's gonna be about 50 something. But yeah, my battery going, y'all, so it's gotten dark. So hard. So that was the reason why I was actually getting off early. But I was only doing about an hour. But y'all keep checking out In Like the Bug. It's only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell y'all a little bit more about my broke ass life. And then y'all can see my rise all together. You know what I'm saying? If I don't rise, or that's just how I live. I don't even know how it be. Can't say I'm a rise. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say it like that, but hopefully y'all get a financial, better by financial backing. You know what I'm saying? I just heard my wheel turn. I thought it was our birds out there squirting. So I felt like something's going on with my ball joints. It's a lot of squeaking. Yeah, it's a lot of squeaking in there. I'm sorry, y'all. I was listening to my car. And I know it's pretty much a lot of, it's a good amount of squeaking I'm hearing in my wheel, you know what I mean? But yo, I like y'all. Thank y'all for traveling with me, chilling with me for this good hour. Like I said, I done came home, walked the dog, went back out, got some water, had a good chat with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go in the house and oh, shoot. Go in the house and try to get a little bit of rest. And try to get on Financial Fridays, about 10, 11, I guess. On there with OG Network. We're gonna try to do a little something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a little bit of money. Probably like $20. You know what I mean? Oh, my back is killing me, y'all. Crazy. My back is killing me. I can't even walk. I can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Damn. Damn it. Actually, I know I'm messed up, and I'm just doing all kinds of crazy shit. Hold on. Gotta unlock the door so I can get the water. Take it in now. Ooh, shit. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Shit. Mm. Lunch bag now. Thanks to my homie. Got a lunch bag. All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Glad y'all rolled out. But now I got to roll out. Appreciate y'all time. But now I gotta go lay down. I'ma holler at y'all. Ain't like the bug. I'm out. Check out Financial Fridays at 10 or 11 o'clock. I don't know. But just turn it on, y'all. OG Network. Ron's opinion don't matter. I'm out, y'all. Let's talk about money later. Yep.